Hi, welcome back to my new video. Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, has a rich and diverse history that reflects its strategic location at the crossroads of Eastern Europe and Western Asia. The area has been inhabited since ancient times, with evidence of human settlement dating back to the Stone Age. The city's name is believed to derive from the Persian Baku, meaning wind-pounded city, which is fitting given the region's breezy climate. Throughout its history, Baku has been influenced by various empires and cultures. It was part of the ancient Caucasian Albania and later came under the rule of Persian empires, including the Achaemenids and Sassanids. The city's significance grew during the Middle Ages, particularly under the Shirvanshahs, a local dynasty that ruled from the 8th century until the 16th century. They established Baku as an important cultural and political center, with the construction of notable architectural landmarks such as the Maiden Tower and the Palace of the Shirvanshahs. In the 16th century, Baku fell to the Safavid Empire, which further enhanced its prominence. The city became a hub for trade, particularly in oil, which was known in the region for centuries. The 19th century marked a pivotal transformation for Baku, as industrialization took hold. The discovery of vast oil reserves led to a rapid influx of people and wealth, turning Baku into one of the world's leading oil producers. This boom attracted international attention and investment, particularly from Russian and Western companies. The city experienced significant urban development, with the construction of modern infrastructure and architecture. Baku became a melting pot of cultures, with diverse communities contributing to its cosmopolitan character. In the early 20th century, Baku played a crucial role in the Russian Revolution, serving as a focal point for various political movements. Following a brief period of independence after the collapse of the Russian Empire, Baku was incorporated into the Soviet Union in the 1920s. Under Soviet rule, the city underwent significant industrial expansion and modernization, becoming a major center for oil production again. The late 20th century was marked by political turmoil, particularly during the dissolution of the Soviet Union. Azerbaijan declared independence in 1991, and Baku became the capital of the newly established Republic of Azerbaijan. The transition to independence was accompanied by conflicts, including the Nagorno-Karabakh War, which had a profound impact on the region. In the years following independence, Baku underwent significant economic transformation, largely fueled by its oil wealth. The signing of major oil contracts in the late 1990s and early 2000s attracted foreign investment and led to rapid development. The city has since become known for its modern skyline, blending historical architecture with contemporary structures like the Flame Towers. Today, Baku is a vibrant city that showcases a unique blend of its rich history and modern aspirations. It serves as a cultural, political, and economic hub in the region, hosting various international events and initiatives. The city's historical sites, such as the Old City, Ikarishar, are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, reflecting Baku's status as a city that honors its past while looking toward the future. Baku's history is further enriched by its geographic and cultural diversity. Situated on the western shore of the Caspian Sea, the city has always been a key player in maritime trade routes. This strategic position made it a melting pot of cultures and ideas, influencing its development and identity over the centuries. The arrival of the Russians in the early 19th century marked a significant turning point. Following the Russo-Persian Wars, Baku was annexed by the Russian Empire in 1806. This period brought increased Russian influence, resulting in substantial changes in administration, infrastructure, and demographics. The construction of the Baku-Batumi Railway in the late 19th century facilitated further economic growth, cementing Baku's reputation as an oil capital. As the 20th century progressed, Baku faced both challenges and opportunities. The city became a focal point during World War I, serving as a vital supply route for the Allied powers. However, the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the subsequent civil unrest led to a brief period of independence for Azerbaijan, before being absorbed again into Soviet territory. Under Soviet rule, Baku experienced extensive industrialization. The government prioritized oil production, and the city's infrastructure was modernized to support this growth. The establishment of various educational and cultural institutions during this time contributed to a vibrant intellectual scene. However, this era also saw political repression and a lack of autonomy, with national identity suppressed under the Soviet regime. The late 1980s brought significant changes as the Soviet Union began to unravel. Baku became a center for the Azerbaijani nationalist movement, which sought greater autonomy and independence. The tragic events of January 20, 1990, known as Black January, were a pivotal moment in the struggle for freedom. Soviet troops violently suppressed peaceful protests in the city, leading to significant casualties and galvanizing the independence movement. Azerbaijan declared independence in 1991, but the newly sovereign state faced immediate challenges, including economic turmoil and the outbreak of conflict with Armenia over Nagorno-Karabakh. Despite these difficulties, Baku began to stabilize in the mid-1990s, particularly after the signing of the Contract of the Century in 1994. This landmark agreement with foreign oil companies marked the beginning of a new era of investment and development, transforming Baku into a modern metropolis. In the years that followed, Baku hosted various international events, showcasing its cultural heritage and ambitions on the global stage. The city's architecture reflects this duality, with the medieval structures of the old city standing alongside modern designs like the Haydar Aliyev Center, a masterpiece by architect Zaha Hadid. Culturally, Baku has embraced its diverse heritage, with a vibrant arts scene, festivals, and a rich tradition of music and dance. The city hosts the annual Baku Jazz Festival and the Baku International Film Festival, among other events that celebrate both local and international talents. Baku's role as a cultural and economic hub continues to grow, with ongoing investments in tourism, technology, and education. The city is increasingly recognized as a regional center for dialogue and cooperation, striving to position itself as a bridge between East and West. Today, Baku stands as a symbol of resilience and progress, celebrating its historical legacy while navigating the complexities of modernity. The interplay of its past and present is evident in its dynamic urban landscape, making it a fascinating place to explore and understand. Baku's evolution is marked by significant cultural, economic, and political milestones that reflect both its historical depth and modern aspirations. The city's rich cultural tapestry is woven from various influences due to its strategic location along ancient trade routes. The blend of Persian, Ottoman, and Russian elements is evident in its architecture, cuisine, and traditions. This multicultural backdrop is celebrated in various festivals and events that promote local arts and crafts. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.